Hey, good morning. Welcome to day 11 of our journey together, praying the prayer. God, help us to see people the way you see them and break our heart for the things that break your heart. A couple things just kind of to think about this morning, and then I want to give you some really super good news. One thing is that as we've been talking through these stats over the last 10 days, and even the message, if you were able to listen to it at Westgate this past weekend, as we've been talking through these stats, every single one of those, even though the numbers are immense and huge, every single one of those people belongs to God and is deeply loved by Him. The other thing is that each of the things that we've talked about has a solution. Now, the solution may be super hard and it may be difficult for us to get to, and it may require sacrifice, but there's a solution for each thing. And then finally, God has called us to act. He has asked us to move on behalf of people. So let me just read you this morning some statistics of good news of how things are beginning to change. In fact, I just listened to an interview with Bono this past week, and he said that the cases of new cases of malaria in the world has been reduced by 50% in the last 3 years. 50%. As the church has kind of gotten involved with trying to get rid of some of these things. Here's some other realities for our world. Life expectancy in developing nation has increased from 46 years in 1960 to 66 years now. Under 5 child mortality rate has been cut in half since 1970. Preventable child deaths have fallen 50% since 1960, from more than 20 million a year to fewer than 10 million now, even though that is still a huge amount. The percentage of the world's people classified as hungry has been reduced from 33% to 18%. The percentage of people with access to clean water, this is really encouraging for me. The percentage of people with access to clean water in developing countries went from 35% in 1975 to 80% in 2007. Polio has been almost completely eradicated from the globe. And adult literacy has risen from 43 to 77% since 1970. See, as we think and hear about the conditions of our world and pray that God would move and begin to move in us first, I would encourage you with this proverb this morning. This proverb is an African proverb, and it says this: pray, but when you pray, move your feet.